I hope everybody's doing great. Me personally, I'm doing well, and I am ready to talk about jobs today. All right, just to make an announcement again. Every student of the Whites Academy now gets help from us, assistants, to create a beautiful CV, to write a compelling, professional, personal, motivational letter, and then after you graduate, we're gonna help you guys find a job. And that's gonna be just like an extra commitment to you from us, absolutely free. We don't charge no service charges like all the job agencies, and we don't charge also the restaurants, helping them also find workers that they really desperately need. All right, that's it. Today we are going to talk about jobs. I already promised you I am going to share all the jobs that I get on my um, accounts everywhere, basically. And today we're just gonna jump into my what is it, LinkedIn account, and we are going to see all the jobs. And if you guys, I'm not just gonna talk about jobs, but what I'm gonna do is while I'm talking, I'm gonna share all the jobs on the what do you call it, on the page of the Waits Academy in LinkedIn. So everybody can go just there and get yourself a profile if you don't have profile already on LinkedIn. And I highly recommend that you get profile on LinkedIn because this is the fastest direct way to get a job abroad or anywhere you're looking for. And like I said, I get every single day a lot of job offers. So there you go. Now, Al Bahar Hotel and Resort, Fujairah. I don't know what it is. Looks like it's um, the Emirates. Al Bahar Hotel is looking for a career in hospitality industry. Al Bahar Hotel is offering a lot of jobs. Executive secretary, assistant FME manager, sales executive, front office reservations, housekeeping, and waiters and waitresses. All right, let me share this so everybody can go and see. What, there is no sharing here? There is no sharing on LinkedIn? I'm not good with LinkedIn, guys, so I'm not so sure what is it, but repost. Okay, so it's repost. It's called repost, right? Good. More jobs. Usually there are a lot. I haven't looked at this opening 5-star hotel. I gotta get my glasses because I can. So there you go. Javohir Shafkatov. These guys post a lot of jobs. They're looking for people also in the United Arab Emirates, and they are looking for fine dining restaurants, and they're looking for bar supervisor, assistant, head sommelier, commis-sommelier. So a lot of wine positions. Head hostess, host, chef de rank. So that means runners, pass guy, head waiters, head bartenders, backup bartenders, and bunch of other situations. Okay, so this is in the United Arab Emirates for a super duper bar restaurant. Just repost that as well. What you gotta do, you guys, if you want to get all those jobs that I'm talking right now, is just gotta go to the LinkedIn. If you don't have a profile, like I said, create profile and go find the Waiters Academy page. Actually, my own page. What is it? Yeah, you gotta find my own page. I think I shared that on my own page. Yeah, so it's Nedelko or something like that. Anyway, you can find it through the Waiters Academy. If you make a search for the Waiters Academy, I guess that's what's gonna happen because I'm sitting there as a founder of the Waiters Academy. All right, let me see something else. Jumeirah. That's Jumeirah is not a jobs offer. Hospitality promotion jobs, hospitality hiring. All right, that's is. Can't even see where they hire, man. This is so small shift. I don't see it. Apply through the link below. So you see hospitality automation and jobs vacancies. You gotta click on the link and you get. All right, they're looking for operation managers, head host, head cashier, chief accounting, cook, waiter, waitress, host, runners, stuntman. No, soundman. I'm sorry. I thought the hotels start hiring a stuntman now. It's a soundman, so they're looking for a DJ, housekeeping, and so on and so. All right, let me repost this too. You will have a chance to see where that exactly is. My eyes are not so well. I cannot see such a small shrift. Job openings at Ritz-Carlton in Riyadh. That is a beautiful place in Saudi Arabia, of course. I'm just gonna repost that. They're looking for all positions, so I'm not gonna count them. What else we have? It's official. W Milan opening Q4 2023. Nice. Okay, it's all about properties. No. Let me see. Sheraton Grand Doha Resort is looking for restaurant manager and many more. Bar manager, F&B reservation agent. So that's in Doha, okay, Qatar. Host, demi chef de partie, guest experience expert, receptionist. Yeah, so there is no waiters here, but there's bar manager, restaurant manager, and hostess. All right, I'm reposting it so everybody that goes there can see it. Now that this has settled, I'm finally getting around to giving thanks and appreciation. Oliver Weir, that he's opening a new restaurant, but he's not hiring anymore. So we have a cruise line here, Holiday America Line. So Hyatt Regency Bali, Summer, blah blah blah, position available. So it's Holiday America Line. I'm not sure. I never heard about it, but it's part of Hyatt Regency. And positions: dining service attendant, so waiter, housekeeping, laundry assistant, star room steward. All right, that's dishwasher, another dishwasher, assistant waiter, and waiter. All right, so they're looking for a lot of waiters for this cruise line company. Listen, guys, and tons of many jobs. All right, so I'm gonna post. I'm gonna share a lot of other jobs. Just go to the Waiters Academy, my personal page or Waiters Academy page in the LinkedIn, and you're gonna get these things. Hey, how was your time in Germany? I'm going to Berlin on 15th, 16th, and 17th of May. So I haven't been there yet. That's next week, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't been in Berlin yet. I've been many times in Germany. I prefer the beach, but anyway. So Saki says in Greece, net day will more than 60,000 empty jobs in summer. I bet, man. I bet. Because they can't find workers. Listen, I just talked to the hotel manager in Greece. This is in Thessaloniki. And he was like, nobody wants to work, brother. We cannot find nobody. We cannot find no workers. It's freaking incredible. And it just makes everybody's life harder because they just don't have enough employees. Everybody gotta work extra time. Nobody's happy working 14 hours a day, 6-7 days a week. That's crazy, but that's how it's in Greece. So it's tough, man. But listen, this for you, this is good. You're back in Greece. Make sure you choose your job correctly, brother, because you have a choice now. You can choose. You get, you got the experience, you have the knowledge, the skills. You go and you find a job that you get paid. First of all, you got the normal working times, and then you make tip. All right, because in Greece you can work in the places that you make a lot of tip. So make sure that you get this kind of job, and you work hard, but you're making money at least. And it's like that everywhere. In Austria, they're searching for like 30,000. In England, they're searching for 200,000. I mean, imagine what's going on. This is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's why I said the markets are open. Now in Greece, you go, anybody goes in Greece. I don't care if you have a paperwork, if you don't have a paperwork, you get a job. The same thing in Bulgaria, in Romania, in Malta, in Italy, you get a job if you want to work in the hospitality. So, yeah, 60,000. I bet summertime. This is the business in Greece in summertime. You know, tourists, restaurants, coffee shops, hotels, tavernas, and they need people. I don't go back. I prefer Germany for now. I love that young people are rebellious and don't work in Greece. Absolutely. I cannot imagine that there are people still in Bulgaria working as waiters or waitresses. I just cannot imagine that. There is no explanation, all right? Because you, as a professional waiter or waitress, you can go west, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, whatever. Yes, at the beginning it's not going to be easy, but in just 2 years you can fix a beautiful life for yourself. All right. So it took me about 1 year after I moved to Austria without speaking German language. All right, just a very, very absolute. Yeah, it's like not speaking German language. It took me 1 year to get a job where I start making between 3,000 and 4,000 euro a month net income. I'm talking about net income. This is the money that I get in my pocket every single month without paying the rent and this and this and this and this and this. This is just like net income. After taxes, after insurance, after rent, after electricity, whatever you can think about it, that's net money. It took me 1 year. Let's say you don't have the experience I have, because I have many years experience. Let's say you are a young kid, 20 years old, 22 years old, you have like 1-2 years experience. Might take you 2 years, but I don't care, 2 years. And then, if you're really good and you are, like skilled and knowledge, I'll get you a job that you'll start making $10,000 a month in 2 years. That's true. That's true. All right. By the way, all the people that I arranged to work in this top resort in Switzerland, and like I was saying, making 10, 15, and even in December, and one of them made $17,000 in December. They all quit now. Nobody's working no more at this resort. All of them, 3 of them. I sent 3 people there, and they are all left. One is a hotel manager now. One is a restaurant manager, and the other one is he just quit without saying nothing about it. So I don't know what happened to him. I guess some kind of family problems. Sakis, I could live in Greece if I could find a job making 2K per month, but I can earn this money in Greece only in summer. Yeah, pretty much. But you can make a lot more money than 2K in Greece if you are willing to travel and hustle to get to the really top restaurants, top destinations in Greece. Yeah, that's you can do that. Ibramatic Pro UG, hey, my mentor. What's up, Ibramatic? Nice to see you on the live stream, man. How's everything? Saki says, in German, for some weird reason, they give tips in kitchen. Yeah, everywhere now, everywhere in Europe is turning into you share the money with the kitchen. It's because they don't want to pay the kitchen, and they know that the waiters are making good money, tip, and they just want to keep the kitchen happy by sharing. Like I talk in my videos about the kitchen and the front of the house relationship. I mean, those people in the kitchen, they hate us. They hate us because, especially in Europe, they get paid as much as we get paid, okay, like a salary. But then we make another salary in tip, and they don't make nothing. And those people, they just really, it just can't stand it. All right. In the United States, the waiters don't get paid. The kitchen workers get paid, but the waiters are making so much tip that what the kitchen workers are paying get paid. It's like 30% of what we make as a tip, not even that much. So yeah, this is how it is. But yeah, you should not accept that. I am against that. I think that the waiters need to be motivated to do the best service could possibly do, and make, of course, the most tip they could possibly do. And taking their money away, giving them to the managers. Yeah, managers get tip in Europe. The managers get more tip than a head waiter in Europe, man. That's just out of my mind. All right, I had so many problems with that. I just don't accept that. Everywhere I've been working, I've been fighting against this. Managers really hate me because of that, but I don't think it's proper manager to get tip from the waiters. But many places, the management also share the tip with you. So yeah, it's getting crazy, guys. And that's why I say you gotta look for a job that your are your job, your effort is appreciated, and you put the money in your pocket. All right, you might share a little bit with your help and everything like that. I understand that, because you cannot do the job by yourself. You gotta rely on busboy, on barkeeper, on hostess, like runners. You gotta pay those people because they are helping you do your job. All right, but this is like a small percentage of your income goes to those people, and every waiter gives them a little bit so they can make substantial amount of money today. But most of the money should stay in your pocket, and that's not the case in Europe. They are just switching. Some kitchen chefs, they insist to take 50% of the tip of the waiters. 50% goes to the kitchen. And that's why I don't like those celebrity chefs and everything like that. They're twisting every single thing. They're putting the kitchen in front of the house people. They try to make the cooks more important than the waiters. They think that the cooks are more skilled positions, because you go in the kitchen, they teach you how to do this, and teach it, like a celebrity chef. And then the waiters, man, who gives a damn? Everybody can bring the plates from the kitchen to the table. And so they don't respect the waiter's position. And that's why I don't like to work for celebrity chefs. Most of them. All right, there's some good celebrity chefs that really you get respect, but they really require a lot of you, man. They want you to be like the top of the top of the top, and yeah, but you get respect, so that's fine. I like to be the top on the top. I like to learn more. I like to be on top of the world. I like to know everything about my restaurant, my wine list, my menu, and just really to be the best seller in the restaurant, to be the best wine expert in the restaurant. That's just I'm okay with that. Saki says, can I do the job your wife was making in Davos with basic German? Yeah, for sure. Barkeepers, so not like if you are working in a lobby bar and you have a bar, listen, it's not easy, okay? If you don't speak the German language, it's not easy. But first of all, my wife is a barkeeper, okay? So she's a five-star barkeeper, okay? She does the job better than most barkeepers in the freaking world, all right? So for her to blend in without much speaking Swiss Deutsch, it was not so hard. But if you don't speak at all Deutsch, and if you don't have the experience being a barkeeper, then of course it's gonna be really hard. I don't know, how do you expect to be a barkeeper, work as a barkeeper in Switzerland, if you don't have barkeeper experience? That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Listen, my wife was making like seven, eight, $10,000 a month net income. She was making a lot of money, and those jobs are very competitive, whatever. Um, and it's not easy to get a job, especially if you don't have the education. My wife has a barkeeper diploma, master barkeeper diploma, experience, and in five-star, hotelier, and so yeah, it's not gonna be easy for anyone to just go there and get a job as a barkeeper. I mean, can you make all the drinks? Can you? Yeah, that's I don't see that. I can work behind the bar. I learned some things here in Germany, coffees and drinks. Yeah, man, it's not gonna happen like that. I just learned some things. It's not gonna happen like that. Those people want to see that you are really good, really quick. You can do everything on the queue, and then of course, like I said, you might be able to work in some bars without German, but not really, um, not really top jobs and not really making good money. Ibrahmatic, tell about getting a job in UK or USA. So if you're not in UK or you're not in USA, getting a job there is very, very hard. All right. I have my tutorials about how to go to United States and work for a year, like a work and travel program. If you are under 30 years old, especially if you are still in college or yeah, just like a young person, you can do that. Yeah, you can apply for the work and travel programs if you want to. If you're interested, go to the waitersacademy.com, go to the blog page, just search for the how to work in United States. So this is possible. All right. Now UK, they left European Union and they imposed really strict laws on foreign workers. So right now it's like almost impossible to go to United Kingdom and get a job as a foreign worker. So those two countries are really hard, all right? But nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Europe is more open right now than in UK. Like I said, Italy, Spain, Bulgaria, Romania, Malta, those countries are starving for waiters and they accept applications from abroad. You can go there with the agency. Yes, of course, you're gonna get less pay, but it's a nice start. You know, you can land in Europe and then from there you can try to move to a better paying country and so on and so on. But UK and USA, I would say in the United States, only the work and travel program is the only chance you can go and work there for a year or let's say 4 months or something. I just sent one of my friend's daughters to work and travel program in the United States. Her and 3 of her friends. So they will go to United States. They will stay there 4 months. They will work. A beautiful place, and yeah, once you're there, everything is possible. Let's say you are there for 4 months, right? But you are doing amazing job. The employer seeing you on the spot, what an amazing person you are, what an amazing waiter you are, they can now sponsor you for a extension. Let's say make another year extension, and then I think they can extend up to 3 years. So that's opportunity, guys. I would say you should try this work and travel program. If you are under 30 years old, you can apply. Everything is possible. Sakis, they are so demanding, and then they're wondering why they can't find stuff. It is true, but you gotta be demanding, man. You run a business, you invest a lot of money. Your livelihood depends on your waiters doing good job. They have to be demanding. There is no other way. I mean, if I open a restaurant, man, I want my people to work hard. Right now, I'm running the Waiters Academy business. I really want my people to work like it's their own business. All right. And if I see somebody's not doing a good job and I give them warning once and give them warning twice, I fire them. Sorry, I just don't need people that don't take their job seriously. All right, so it is what it is. You know, if I'm a restaurant owner, I invested my savings. I probably took a loan from the bank, not probably, from 99%, I took a loan from the bank, and and you know that if those people don't do the top job that you expect them to do, you will go down, you will go broke, you will lose everything. Not just the business, but you might lose your own house and your car, and your life goes to shambles because you hire irresponsible people. All right, let's put it this way. I don't like people that don't take the job seriously. If you take the job, you make sure you do the best. And if I see you that you're not doing the best, I don't want you in my restaurant. As a manager as well, although this is not my business, but I don't want you in my restaurant if I see that you are irresponsible. And people like that, I go to the F&B director, I go to the hotel director, I say, hey, I don't want this guy here. If you want to keep it, send it to another place, send it to banquets, send it to another restaurant. I don't care where you're going to send it. I don't want this guy in my restaurant. Why? Because I don't think he's putting 100% effort. All right? And I just don't like people like that. And that's how it is. Where your wife took this diploma, I would try as well. Yeah, of course. So what? Here's my wife's story. My wife was a banker. She was a bank manager in Bulgaria. All right, and I was a restaurant manager, F&B director in a five-star hotel in Burgas. So I was always working in evenings, and she was always working days, and and I was always working the weekends when she's off, and it was like really terrible situation. So I told her, listen, man, let's get the hell out of here, Bulgaria. I don't want to live here no more. And she was against that. She was like, no, Bulgaria, whatever. I mean, she never been abroad, so she didn't know what it is. So she was against. But finally, I said, no, that's just not working like that. I put my stuff on the car and I left without anything. I told her, I go west. I don't care. West Austria, Germany, Switzerland, whatever I can get. I will get a job, and I will set up a life, and you're gonna come after that, and that's it. There was a lot of crying and stuff. So I came here, I got the job, and I went back to Bulgaria. I picked her up, and we came here. She doesn't speak German, and she has not 1 day experience in the hospitality. Nothing. All right. This is what my wife was when we first came here, and she was like, nobody will hire me. Nobody will hire me. Nobody will give me a chance. It was tough at the beginning. So I went to my hotel manager and I told him, listen, man, I'm here. I'm working now for you, but I have my wife at home and I want you to give her a job. They was like, okay, we give her a job in the housekeeping. I was like, no, I don't give my wife a housekeeping job. And I go home and I tell her, they want you to give her a job in the housekeeping. And she was crying, man. Like, don't worry about it. You're not going to work in the housekeeping. We're going to get you a job. What do you want to do? And she was like, I want to be a barkeeper. All right, so you're going to start on the bar. You're gonna be as a backup barkeeper or whatever, just cleaning just cleaning the stuff. But you start on the bar, and that's what we did. It was not easy. They were fighting against this, but I told them, like, you give her a chance. I know my wife; she will do a great job. You just gotta give her a chance. But she's not speaking German. She doesn't have experience. Blah blah blah. I don't care. She will just makes the coffee in the bag. She will clean the dishes and the glasses, and she will learn, all right? And she will learn German really quickly because I know her. So the first thing we did, as soon as she started working, we got her Deutsch classes, all right? So she started learning German. I sent her to school in German in Bulgaria, so she started learning a little bit of German, but not much. And then she started working, and she went to school to learn German. It took like 6 months to really improve her understanding. And they took her out of the bar and started sending her to do station. All right, she didn't want that. She wanted to stay behind the bar. She didn't want to be a waitress. She wanted to be a barkeeper. So I told her, listen, now you're speaking a little bit German. You are working on the bar, although they send you to workstations, and we're gonna send you now to school. And there's a Wi-Fi, this educational programs from the government. It's a private company, but they're sponsored by the government. And the first thing she did the junior barkeeper course. It was a crash course. She went there, she took it, got the diploma for junior barkeeper. That doesn't mean nothing, doesn't change nothing for you. She was still working everything that they need her to do on the bar. All right, and people treat her pretty bad. The workers, the barkeepers and the waitresses on the bar, they were all German. They were treating her pretty bad. She comes home, she's crying, nobody talks to me, nobody gives me high fives when they finish work. Everybody else high five, high five, five, and they just pass by me, doesn't even say ciao, Nikki, or whatever. So it was like that, but you have to prove yourself. You gotta prove yourself. You gotta go through the mud and the garbage, and you prove yourself and you earn the respect. So after she starts speaking more German and they see that she's doing a great job, she's working really hard, and she started learning more and more and more and more behind the bar, I was like, okay, now let's go and get you a barkeeper diploma. It was like more money. I think it was like you gotta pay like $1,000 or $1,500 or euro or whatever, and it was like 3 months course. But she was working and she was traveling. She was working, she was traveling to school because the school was down in the big city, right? And I was driving her every day. And if she has 2 days off, we rent an apartment there so she can stay there, doesn't travel. It was so hard, man, but she did it. She took the diploma, she took the courses, and the moment they had a position as a backup barkeeper, because her contract was it was like not even a bar waitress, or it was like a bar cleaner or whatever, the lowest position that you could possibly give somebody on the bar. But they had how fluid the situation on the hotel industry is. People quit all the time, and there was opening for the backup bar keeper. And she was like, hey, listen, they are searching for a backup bar keeper, but they don't want to give me the job. And I went directly to the F&B director and I told her, listen, what the hell are you doing? I want my wife to be the backup bar waiter from now on, with the contract for a backup bar waiter. She's doing a great job. She got the diploma, she got the education, she got the skills already. You gotta give her the job. That's the ultimatum. You gotta give her the job, or we both are out here. And the F&B was like, of course, she never say she wants the job. Well, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you right now. So my wife got the position and she started learning. She was like trying to learn every single thing. Like the next year and a half, she was killing herself to learn all the cocktails, all the ingredients, all the liquors, everything that she could possibly learn. And now when she goes and then maybe that's 2 years now, when the barkeeper quit, they made her the barkeeper on the top 5-star hotel in Austria, in the Alps. And since then, she's just been doing an amazing job. She's right now there. I just share a video of her over there. You can watch it on Facebook. I think on Facebook. I share on Facebook, on Instagram. You can see it. It's like the most beautiful place. There is no bar like that anywhere. A beautiful place, and she loves the job. She loves the job. Like I said, she worked as hard as hell, and she went to school and she paid the fees and everything, and she went through a lot of bad treatment and she did a lot of crying. But right now, man, you cannot move her from there. She doesn't want. You go tell my wife right now, you get a bank manager position here in Austria, you're gonna get so much money and this and this and this, and she just laugh on your face. She will never ever switch to another job. She loves to be a barkeeper. She loves this place. She loves her stuff there, and she just don't want to do anything else. So that's how it is. And like I said, usually if you're really responsible, if you really hustle, and if you're smart and you want to do the job, you want to make the life, it takes you 2 years, man. I don't care where you start. It takes you 2 years to learn the language, get the certificates, the diplomas, and then get the job so you can start making money and start living a good life. Yeah, so she took the diploma from Wi-Fi. I think you got it in Germany too. Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi, they call it Wi-Fi. Yeah. In Baromatic says, thanks for the best explanation. Listen, I apologize about that I cannot help more with the UK and United States. This is the case with them. It's just legally not possible, except if you apply for this work and travel program. But there are so many countries open, man, for business, and you guys gotta take a chance of that. All right. Like I said, Singapore was closed. You could not hire foreign waiters in Singapore, and now it's open for everybody. Everybody can go to work in Singapore. You just have to have the qualifications, the skills, the knowledge, the certificates, the education, and apply for the job. If you pass the interviews, they hire you. I don't care if you're in India or Africa or South America or Europe. You go to work in Singapore. Plus, Singapore is fucking amazing. And then of course, in Europe, if you watch the video about this guy from Turkmenistan, all right, he came to Europe and he set up a beautiful life for himself, not from Turkmenistan, from India, all right. So he went to study and work in India, and from India he applied to come and study here in Austria, and the moment they approved him, he came and he got the work permits and he started working and studying, supporting himself to 3 years of education. And after you finish school, you just get a job and they give you a permanent work permit so you can stay and live here. And what he did is he called his friend and he called his girlfriend, and now they're all working and study here and live together. Beautiful. So it takes you some money, but that's why I say go to Dubai, get a good job in Dubai, start saving money for 1 year, save $6, $7, $8, $10,000, and then make a move to Europe. If Europe is your dream, yeah. Nazim, hi sir. What's up, Nazim? How you doing, my friend? Ibrahmatic, where are you from and which country you are from? All right. Man, I forgot to drink my coffee. All right, guys. If anybody has anything to say, I will answer. If not, I will just close the live stream. It's been now 40 minutes. It's enough. Get back to work. Another announcement. All the students at the Waiters Academy now get support from us, me personally, and some of our employees to create a beautiful CV, to write compelling motivational letter, to search and find a job, and then with the job interview, we support you through this. It's a free service. Nobody needs to pay nothing extra. As long as you're a student of the Waiters Academy, you got it. All right. Kaskar says, thank you, Ned. You are the man. Hey, thanks, my friend. What's going on, man? I have never seen you on a live stream before. Nice to see you. Kas, where are you from? Listen, I'm old, guys. It's for me, it's easy to talk about being serious and being that. But when I was young, man, I was so irresponsible, so crazy. I'm probably the only waiter on a cruise line that got into a fight with the chef of the kitchen. I didn't know he's the chef of the kitchen, of course, but I never heard any story like that a waiter went inside the kitchen and punched the chef. I've been telling this story a few times here on the live stream, so I'm not gonna play it, but I was stupid, I was crazy, I was in no discipline whatsoever. I was good at my job, but I was never taking the job seriously. All right, so I went through a lot of problems, a lot of shit, and until I finally grew up and start taking this job seriously, and I was like, hey man, I can make a living with this and pretty good. And I was in United States already. Okay, so once you get to the United States, you see a completely different story. All right, I go to United States. I started as a bus boy in a small family restaurant. I worked there hard. I became a waiter. I was the worst waiter ever because I was still not understanding much English, and I didn't know nothing about American cuisine. So I became a waiter, and as soon as I became a waiter, I started making like $70 a day tip. I wasn't even making 70, maybe 50, 60, but that was good money for me then. I'm talking about 20 something years ago. I 25 years ago, I started looking for a better job. And I was like, I'll get a better job. It was hard to get a better job, but I got a better job. And there I learned more, and I improve everything. I improve everything. And as soon as I understood that I am good now, and I bought me a brand new Camaro, and I could move around more, I found a really top job. And took me 1 month, 1 year, in 1 year. I think actually less than 1 year. I started working there less than 1 year, guys. It took me less than 1 year to start working in a five-star fine dining restaurant run by top of the world manager, Pietro Valentini. 20 years working for Ritz-Carlton, opening restaurants for Ritz-Carlton everywhere in the world. And he was hired to open this restaurant by the biggest shareholder of Coca-Cola. This restaurant 25 years ago was $5 million. $5 million. When you get inside, it's like, oh my God, what is this? And when I start working there, and I start making tons of money, I just didn't know what to do with this money, man. It was crazy. And I was just 1 year, less than 1 year in the United States. And I was living the most beautiful life. And I was like, man, this is what I'm talking about. This is now the good life, all right? Not this small family restaurant when I was working like crazy and making 50 bucks. Not that. Fine dining, top restaurant, top guests. You go over there, you work in the evening, let's say 6-7 hours, you make 250, 300, 350, 400. You put this in your pocket, all right? And you go home. And next day again, and again, and again, you work in a beautiful setting. We work on the freaking restaurant, and because it's on the beach, you see the whales and matinees and the dolphins swimming and stuff like that. And you serve the Bush family, the Kennedy family, all the presidents and stuff, millionaires and billionaires. This is the good life. Cass says he's in USA, Minnesota. Hey, man. I'm watching the NBA playoffs right now. Minnesota, the way Minnesota was doing this year, I thought they're going to make a splash in the playoffs. But those Denvers are good, man. I think they're going to win it all this year. But beautiful place. Twin Towers. The Twin City. What is it? What do you call, man? But, my favorite man in the NBA has ever been Kevin Garnett. And Kevin Garnett was in Minnesota for so many years, the biggest star in the world, man. So greetings to Minnesota. Mary, hi sir, I'm interested about the Greece jobs, please. So, Mary, I don't know where you're from, but if you're interested in a Greece job, you gotta go to Google and you have Twin Cities. Yes, Twin Cities. You gotta Twin Towers was the Tim Duncan and Admiral, they were calling them Twin Towers, and Minnesota is the Twin Cities. So Mary, you gotta go to Google and just search for jobs in Greece, job sites in Greece for waiters, and it's gonna come a bunch of sites. They have so many different sites, all right, and some agency also will come out, and you just apply for those jobs. Apply for those energy. Make sure you apply for not for a small restaurant, but make sure you apply for a hotel jobs, big hotel companies, and they're the ones that might put the effort to sponsor you to come to Greece and work. All right, so do that, and like I said, you can get a job. You can get a job like that because they're desperate. Really desperate for waiters. All right, guys. Listen, thank you all for stopping by today. It was a nice conversation. I think we share a pretty good information for a lot of people that can take advantage of it. Guys, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself and your families. Work hard, but make sure you make good money, and so you can enjoy life. All right. I'll see you on Monday, guys. Saturday, Sundays, there will be no live streams. I'm just gonna be kicking with my little monster and I'll see you on Monday, 11 o'clock Central European Time. All right, peace.